We're about to get started here up at the New Ulm Ice Arena. Hopkins Royals away at the Armstrong Cooper Hawks. Exciting Pee Wee A hockey.
Got all four coaches too. That might be a little observation there for you.
All right. Looks like to start this one off, we'll have Hill and Heaney Hahn along with RJ and Jonah. Puck is dropped, face-off is controlled by the Royals. Pass up the boards is and offsides. Face-off is won by the Royals again. Pass up is off its target and gathered by Armstrong Cooper as they come back now. Nice pass by RJ up to Wyatt. Wyatt skating into the zone. Skates across center ice, looking in, shot up and in. Nice start for the Royals. Wyatt got that puck on the near boards here, cut in the middle of the ice, skated in the high slot, and put that shot upper left for the finish. Nice shot from Wyatt. And that puck is face-off's won by the Armstrong Cooper. They dump it in deep behind the net. Carter skating onto it. Carter tries to pass it up. It's off a stick. Norton tries to get up to Lucas, but number 8 for Armstrong Cooper holds that puck in the zone. Knocked down in. Norton there. Gets a stick to it. Skating in the middle. Knocked back to the point, slap shot in, is wide. Pass back out to the point, shot in, tipped, goalie's there. And goal. Just like that, score is tied up 1-1. Puck's controlled by Armstrong Cooper. Knocked up the boards by Jonah. Up to Grant. Grant's up to Milo. Milo skating up now. 2-on-1 with Silas. Milo comes in the zone. Milo passes over to Silas. Oh, passes just behind him. Not able to get a stick to that. And it's off the boards. Armstrong Cooper back now the other way. Good stick from RJ to break that play up. As he now skates with it, rushing up. RJ coming in, we got good numbers here. RJ going wide, skating in, shot is wide up the net. Along the boards back out to Jonah, who dumps it back down to Silas. Not able to corral that, so it's picked up by Armstrong Cooper. They knock it off the boards, back to the point to RJ, just sneaks out of the zone. And offsides there. Cooper chips it in deep. Carter skating onto it. Backhands it up. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt skating with the puck on the far boards. Toe drag in. Cuts middle. Still skating with the puck. Knocks it over to West. West is going to shoot. Blocked off the shins of the Armstrong Cooper defender. West turns with it. Fires it back along the boards. Work for Wyatt. Kind of hard to see down that corner. But Wyatt still has the puck. He's skating out wide. Comes around circles. High slot. Shot is up. Tipped. Glove saved by the goalie. 12:31 left in the first period. Faceoff is controlled by Lucas. Shot in by Evan. Nice save from the goalie there. Good pass in. Good shot from Evan. Puck comes out. Picked up by Evan. Backhands it down along the forwards behind the net. Still battling for it. And eventually Cooper comes away with it. Breakout pass is almost picked off by Lucas, but Armstrong Cooper dumps it in deep, where Jonah will skate onto it. Turn, flip it. Jack's gonna get there. Jack tries to chip it off the boards, but good pinch from Armstrong Cooper holds it in. Centering pass goes just through the crease. Luckily, no one is there to bang it home. Shot and save from the goalie. Puck is loose behind the net. Tried to pass it out front, but unsuccessful. RJ picks it up. He's got Lucas skating up with him now. He's going to pass it over to Jack, but it's off his stick. Lucas is going to skate onto that. Battling for the puck. 1-on-4. Lucas skates in, makes a couple moves. Loses the puck there. Nice stick from Milo to hold it in. And a hand pass is called there. So it'll come out of the zone for a face-off. Puck's picked up by Grant. He's got to go to the center of that to Milo, but it's off a skate, knocked away, thrown off the boards. As Armstrong Cooper now skates through neutral ice. Get across the red line, dump it in deep. Silas is skating onto it. Pressured there by number, can't tell the number there. Pressured there by Armstrong Cooper forward, F1. He goes down. Battle for the puck in the corner is picked up by Grant. He circles behind his net. Pass up is off a skate, picked up though by Norton. Norton skating in with it. Centering pass. Backhand from Milo goes wide. Good chance there. Unsuccessful. Milo picks up the puck, but it's taken away from him. Cross ice pass. Bounces off the boards. Norton's there. Nice job by Norty. And that comes out now. Nice job there from Norton to hold that puck out. Eventually an offsides call. 9:49 left in the first period. Nice TD pass, but Jonah's not able to get that pass up to West, but eventually gets it to him. West battling with two Armstrong Cooper players, and they come away with the puck. It's going to get rung up for tripping there. Face off won by Armstrong Cooper. Back out to the point. Shot in. Picked up down low. RJ's there battling. Oh gosh. Shoots. Going to be a checking penalty there on RJ. So it's going to be a long time 5-on-3 hockey here for the Royals, as they now have two players in the sin bin. Goes well wide, behind the net, battle for the puck for Armstrong Cooper. skating with the puck now. He's going to dump it in, kill off some time as he doesn't crush it too hard. Again, we got a 5-on-3 here. One fresh defender out there, skating on, coming in. Toe drag in, good stick from Nordy. Good shot, goes high and wide. Back out to the point. Good save from the goalie there. Knocks the puck out into the corner. Shot is in, rebound's gobbled up, whistle. 21 seconds left in the penalty to Wyatt. 38 seconds in the penalty to RJ. We'll have another face-off here to our goalie's left. That puck comes out of the zone. Armstrong will have to regroup as they skate it back in. 17 here, Cook coming in, spinning, stopping in the corner, tries to go centering pass, stop a skate, picked up by Armstrong Cooper. They're back to the point, D to D pass, slap shot, deflected up and over the net. Puck's gonna be picked up by Norton, see if he can get it out. Jumps it down and luckily gets it just out of the zone. Wyatt's now out of the box, back to 5-on-4. Grant skating with it. Armstrong Cooper skating in, circling in the corner. Puck batted away, back to the point. The pass is off target, so it was all the way back down. No icing, as that was Armstrong Cooper that sent the puck down. Six! Six players. Too many men there for Armstrong Cooper. 6 on the ice. Somebody's going to have to go in the sin bin. So both penalties for the Royals expired. This will be the first chance for the Royals to go on the power play. Eventually controlled by Wyatt as he circles, skates it down in the corner behind the net. Puck's knocked away from him. Centering pass out front, comes all the way back out to the point for RJ. RJ's going to pass over to Wyatt. Wyatt skating in. Circling there, doing his best Kirill Kaprizov impression. Shot in, tipped by Hillen. Not on net. Picked up again by Wyatt. Wyatt goes back out to the point to Carter. Carter slides it over to RJ. RJ's slap shot is blocked. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt back to RJ. RJ chips it down in. Picked up by Knox Hill, and he skates in. Attempted wraparound. Oh, so close, but I think his stick got to that before he did. Centering pass, loose. Oh, good shot from West. Good save from the goalie. Shot from Wyatt. Glove saved by the goalie. 34 seconds in the power play. 6:29 left in the period. Score remains 1-1. Nice DD pass over to Jonah. Jonah down to Lucas. Lucas holding the puck in the corner, looking for options. Makes a move, cuts in. Spins. Back out to Jack in the slot. Jack shot and goal! Nice little move, nice little backhand from Jack. Give the Royals the lead once again at 2-1. There's 14 seconds left in the power play, so it's officially a power play goal for Jack Sandstrom. Faceoff is eventually controlled by Armstrong Cooper. Shot is fanned on, picked up by Jonah. Jonah knocks it away, but it's picked up in center ice. Passed back up to the point. Lucas skating over. Shot in. It's a good save from the goalie. Circling, spinning. Evans battling in the corner. Gets a puck to stick to that. Picked up by Lucas as he skates with it. Tries to go sauce pass up, but it's off 77's back. And still held in the Hopkins zone. Centering pass over. Off the boards. Held in by Armstrong Cooper. Dumped back in. Knocked out. Still in. And lucky that scored through a couple pairs of legs for the Royals and picked up. Still battling for the puck. Still loose. Nice stick there from our goalie to knock that away. The 7 skates in, takes a shot into the belly of the goalie, gobbles up the rebound. Whistle. We'll have a face-off. Puck is dropped. Face-off is eventually controlled by the Royals. Out of the zone, Milo is going to pressure that. Silas there as well. Both players overskate the puck, then eventually picked up by Milo, who skates in with it now. Milo gets a shot, saved by the goalie. Silas got a stick on that rebound. Slap shot out to Carter. Nice slap shot on net. Nice pad save from the goalie. Back out, picked up by Milo. Stick knocks it away from him. And Armstrong Cooper comes back to neutral zone, dumps it in deep, down to the goalie, gets a stick to it, picked up by RJ. RJ backhands it over, Milo's going to try and skate to that first. Gets a stick to it, nice job by Milo, picked up by Grant. Grant now skating in. He is held, no call. Shot goes just wide of the net. Bounces off the corner, eventually gets back down, picked up by RJ. RJ passes over to Jonah. Jonah up to Grant. Grant tries to get it up to West, but that's picked off. And once again, they'll picked up by RJ. RJ, oh shoot. RJ doesn't see it. Nice job by Knox Hill and to get back into that and break that play up before it became too dangerous. Puck goes off the side of the net, picked up by West. Good pinch there, holds that puck in. Back behind the net, picked up by Nordy. Nordy flips it up into the corner where it's picked up by Grant. Grant dumps it down on the ice. It's going to go all the way down for an icing. Faceoff is won by the Royals. Nordy up to Wyatt. Wyatt backhands it all the way over. Skated away by the Cooper defender before West could skate onto it. Still in the corner, picked up by Wyatt. He skates in, everybody on sides. Wyatt skating in, makes a move. Backhand flip, nice save from the goalie. Still loose out there in front of the net. Loose puck, picked up by Armstrong Cooper, back now the other way. Shot, good save from the goalie. Knocked off the boards and out into the neutral zone. That puck's gonna be picked up by Hillen. Hillen gets it over to West. Defenders knocked that puck away from West's stick, but still held in the zone by the Royals. Wyatt up to West. Puck loose in front. Ooh, back to the point to RJ. RJ slap shot and it's tipped. Loose puck. Knocked away. Gathered by Armstrong Cooper. Back down towards our right. Shot, save, goalie, whistle. So 2:18 left in the first period. Royals maintain a very narrow 1-goal lead, 2-1. Puck is dropped. Knocked behind the net where Evan's skating over to it. He knocks it along the boards. Lucas is going to try and skate down there and pick that puck up, and he does. He's skating up with it. Passes over to Evan. Picked up by Jack. Jack goes all over to Evan, but it's just out of his reach. Evan goes back out front. Loose puck. Knocked off the boards. Lucas is going to skate to that. knocks it back down to Evan, or excuse me, to Jack, back to Evan. Lucas picks that up, he skates in with it. Oh, off the pipe. Nice shot from right in the point, or the high slot, excuse me, off the post. Good scoring chance there for the Royals. Unfortunately, that one hit some iron. Jack now has the puck. He's skating with Lucas, 2-on-1. Passes over to Lucas. Lucas skating with it. No call. Lucas skating in. Back out to Evan. Evan shot, save from the goalie. Good scoring chance there again for the Royals. Couple good chances on this shift. Unfortunately, the puck has not found the back of the net. Offsides is called. 1:10 left in the period. Face-off is won by the Armstrong Cooper. Knocked in the corner where it's gathered by the Hawks. Centering pass. Nordy gets there to break that up just in time. Picked up by Carter. Carter's pass is up the stick. Gathered by the Hawks out in front. Eventually picked up by Silas. Silas over to Milo. Milo can use his speed here, I hope. Nice speed here from Milo as he takes that out wide, skating in with it. And nice play there from the defender. Oh, picked up though now by Grant behind the net. Grant battles for it. Looking for options, circles, spins. And eventually that is taken away from his stick by Armstrong Cooper, and they now look to break out. Which they do. 23 seconds left in the period. Nice play there. Nice calm play there from Jonah. Picked up by RJ. RJ up the boards to Grant, but not able to get it out of the zone just yet. 10 seconds left in the period. Chipped up and out. Silas skates on to give pressure. Pass over to the near side boards. Off the boards. Picked up by Silas. That should do it here at the end of the first period. The end of one. Score is Hopkins 2, Armstrong Cooper 1. We'll be back with you shortly. Underway here in the second period. Face-off is won by the Royals. Knocked up by Hillen. Off the boards. Wyatt dumps it in deep. Back behind the net. Hillen tries to get there, but it just escapes his reach. Luckily still staying with the puck there, staying with the play. Wrong along the boards. Norton's going to come over there to pinch, and he does a nice job of pinching. Knocks it back down to Wyatt, but that's knocked off his stick and gathered by the Hawks. They now break out through neutral ice. Good stick there from Wyatt and Carter, breaks that play up. Carter goes down as the player slid into his feet. Centering pass picked up by Nordy. Nordy spins. And Nordy fans on the pass. Picked up by the Hawks. Shot off his own teammate's legs. Wyatt off the boards, picked up by Hillen. Hillen skating now. taking it out wide, gets it over to Wes. Wes skating in, he's got Wyatt with him. Wes tries to shoot right into the feet of the Hawks defender. Nord's passed over to Jonah. Jonah up to Wyatt. Wyatt skating in. Wyatt shot, tipped up and over the net. It was a good looking shot, but that was tipped before it got to the net, up and over. Wyatt dumps it down in deep. Wes is going to skate onto it. Wes picks it up out front to Hillen. Oh, Hillen's not able to get a shot on that though. Good forecheck pressure from Knox. He battles in the corner. He goes down to the ice. He pops back up. Battle for the puck ensues. Breakout pass is unsuccessful. Held in by RJ. RJ dunks it back down behind the net where Evan, once again, just out of his reach. And knocked out. Picked up by RJ. RJ up to Lucas. Lucas skating with it. Makes a move in. Centering pass in. Oh, shot goes wide. Good opportunity there again. This line's producing some nice scoring chances. Just haven't been able to put it in more than the once. Shot in, tipped off of Lucas's skates. Over to RJ. RJ knocks it down. Lucas tries to tip it. Not able to get there. And puck is knocked out over RJ's stick. Arm is up for icing, but I'm not sure if it's going to get there. So no icing. RJ gathers. Knocks it along the boards. Jack skating over to it. The Hawks get there first. Backhand in. It's going to be picked up by Lucas. Lucas knocks it up. Not out. Still not out. Still not out. And the Hawks get in. Shot right into the glove of our goalie who is ready. Whistle blown. We'll have a face-off here to our goalie's left. Carter has the puck. He goes off the boards, picked up by Nordy. Nordy up to Milo, but not able to control that pass. Flipped up. Made the fans flinch over here as that one looked like it was coming out of the rink. Picked up by Grant. Grant is not quite able to hold it in. Back out, Nordy's there. Nordy's skating onto it. Nordy goes down. Two players go down. And eventually it's controlled by the Hawks in our zone, but possession is not clear as we still battle for it there in the corner. Puck slotting back out to the point. Shot in, goes well wide into the corner. Carter skating over. Back to the point, shot in. Our goalie uses his stick to just pop that safely into the corner where Nordy will pick it up. Up the boards to Silas, who tips it, but not out. Nice backhand there from Grant, gets up to Milo. Milo skating with it now. He's got Silas with him, 2-on-2. Milo shot. Right into the glove of the goalie. We'll have a whistle. We'll have a face-off here. That face-off is won by the Hawks. They pass it up, but off the target. So Jonah picks it up, knocks it off the boards. Picked up by Wyatt Weiss, getting in here with Knox Hill and 2-on-1. Oh, his pass is off his stick. Bounces up, not able to be controlled by Knox. Nice pass from RJ back to Jonah. Jonah skates up with it, flips it up, picked up by Wes. Wes off the boards. Wyatt is there, battling for the puck. Picked up by Wes. Wes looks to backhand it in, just wide of the net. Picked up now by Wyatt in the corners. He circles, knocks it back along the boards behind the net. Hillen is there, he goes down. And picked up by the Hawks. They have to get back here as they have numbers. That pass is behind his teammate. He goes harmlessly back down the ice, picked up by Jonah. Jonah up to Wyatt. Wyatt gets the stick to it, but it's just barely out of the zone, so offsides is called. 10:41 left in the second period. Face-off controlled by the Royals. Nordy with it. Goes up to Jack. Jack skating with it. Jack skating in. He's got Lucas with behind him. He shoots it off. And we have a slash going to be called in the Hawks. So the Royals will get another power play opportunity here. 10:28 left in the second period. Face-off, puck drop, controlled by the Royals. Jack knocks it in behind the net. Evan's going to skate over there. The Hawks will beat him to it. Good forecheck pressure from Evan, though. You see battles. Chipped off the boards. Carter holds it in. And the Hawks, though, regroup and get that puck. They're going to skate it now out of their zone and look to dump it in deep, which they do, sort of. Puck's picked up by Nordy. He retreats to the corner. He's going to look for options. He passes up to Lucas. Lucas now skating with the puck. Chips off the boards, but not enough to get by the defenders. But Nordy's still there to pick it up. He's going to rush it up now as Kern covers for him. Nordy skating in. Nordy shooting right into the belly of the goalie. Whistle blown. Nice rush up there from Norton. Good shot. Good save from the goalie. 52 seconds left in the power play. Puck is controlled by the Hawks. Picked up by Milo. Milo's getting with it, gets it down to Silas. Silas knocks it back over to the center ice, trying to get to Grant, but that's picked off by the Hawks, and they now get out of their zone and come back the other way. Nice job by Silas getting back, forcing the player to dump it in deep. Our goalie picks it up to RJ. RJ with it, up to Grant. Grant up to Silas. Silas skating in now. Silas got some speed here, see if he can get a shot off. Silas with a shot, good save from the goalie. Still loose, still loose. Oh! Sat loose there for a couple seconds, not able to get a puck on net though. 15 seconds left in the power play as RJ skates in, was carrying some speed. Off his stick, picked up by Milo. Milo is nice move around, going to shoot in. Save from the goalie, loose puck. Good stick to knock that away harmlessly and then rattled along the boards over to the far side. Penalties expired, back to 5-on-5. Picked up by Grant now, center ice. Grant's going to shoot it. Silas tries to tip, but it's not able to do so. Another shot by Grant. Behind the net, picked up by Silas. Silas out front again. Milo with the shot, right into the belly of the goalie for the whistle. Good scoring chance there for the Royals. Royals have had lots of good scoring chances here. Just can't seem to put the puck in the back of the net lately. Hopefully we can break the seal open here and open this thing up. Face-off is controlled by the Hawks. As Wyatt pressures behind the net. Back out, picked up by Hillen. Hillen tries to center it in, picked up by Wes. Wes turns, fires, tipped off the goalie's pad, back to Hillen, where the Hawks then pick the puck up. Coming back the other way, 3-on-2. Nice pass over. Catches us out of position a little bit. And a good finish there. Tie this thing back up at 2-2. Drop, knocked away into the near boards, picked up by Armstrong Cooper, they dump it in deep. Jonas skating onto it, turns, flips, but gathered by the Hawks, back out to the point. Shot is tipped with a stick up and over to the far side boards. Both teams battle for it, slide back out to the point, Lucas skates over, shot in, tip, but well wide of the net. Picked up by Jack, Jack skating with it, he's got some options. Passes behind his target and it bumps off the boards for Jonah. Jonah up to Evan. Evan skating with it now. Taking it out wide, skating in. He's got Lucas trailing him. Back to Lucas. Lucas skates with it. Takes it in the corner. Centering pass. Unfortunately, Jack had just left that area where the puck is going to come back out to neutral ice. Where the Hawks will get back in the Hopkins zone. Skating in. Nice play by Nordy there to break that up. Picked up by RJ. RJ up to Evan. Evan skating with it. Picked up by Lucas. Lucas and Evan skating in 2-on-1 here. Oh, nice pass from Lucas trying to get over to Evan. Not able to get a stick to that. Good opportunity there again, once again for the Royals. And the Hawks now come back the other way. Nice back check pressure there from Milo. Breaks that up, picked up by Nordy. Nice spin from Nordy. Oh, goodness gracious. Loses the puck right in front. Backhand in goal. 6:09 left in the second period. Royals now trailing for the first time, 3-2. Passes up, tipped. Wes is going to race after that. Off the boards to West, and offsides. Puck is dropped, controlled by the Royals. Back to Jonah. Jonah all the way over to RJ. RJ gets it up to Hillen. Hillen backhands it up, but Wyatt didn't see the pass, so it's out of control. But right back to Hillen. Hillen skating in. Hillen's going to shoot it. Tipped by Wyatt. Nice save by the goalie. Knocks it away in the corner. Hillen there pressuring. Wyatt over for assistance. But the Hawks come away with the puck. Passing up. Nice stick from Milo. Knocks that away. It's going to go down all the way down, where it's going to be picked up here by Jonah. Jonah tries to go off the boards to Milo. He comes back out to the point. Milo has the puck. He's skating with it. Goes over to Hillen. Hillen tips it. Goes down. Milo skating after it. Picks it up. Centering pass in. Tipped. Behind the net. Just behind the net. Tipped up and now out of the zone, where the Hawks gather the puck. Skating with it. Shot in. Stick goes wide. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt skating with it now. He's going to skate up. As the Hawks implement a change. Wyatt coming in. Skating in. 2-on. Backhand goes just wide. Wyatt back to the point. Already slides it back down in the corner. Wyatt's there to battle. Jack there as well as Hillen. Wyatt with the puck. Goes out front. Nordy has the puck. Tries to shoot it. Off the stick. Picked up by Jack. Jack's getting in. Backhand in. Off the side netting. Back out. Armstrong Cooer back now the other way. Puck is slid down behind the net. Nordy's there to battle. Picked up by Jack. Jack passes it up. Picked up by Kern. Kern skating with it. Oh, stick knocks it away from him. Picked up by Wyatt again now. Wyatt skating with it, circling. Backhands over to Kern. Kern skating up. Let's see if he can use his speed here. He takes it out wide. A nice stick there from the defender. Knocks that puck away from him and gathers possession. Nice save there from the goalie. First save there, rebound opportunity, cut that out of the back of the net. Puck is in the corner, picked up by Wes. Wes tries to pass it up, tipped, still loose, picked up by Grant. Shot in, glove save goalie. Left in the second part, excuse me. Royals trailing 3-2. Back to the point, shot in, picked up by Evan. Evan skating with him now. He's got Lucas and Jack with him. Evan over to Lucas. Lucas skating in. Goes back to Evan. Evan's going to shoot. Rebound. Picked up by Evan. Evan shot, tipped back behind the net. Lucas is going to try and get there. Knocked away from him. Evan goes down. Battling for the puck though. Picked up by Lucas. Lucas fighting for the puck. Goes back to Evan. Evan back to Jack. Jack trying to go back to Evan. Caught him both players' feet, and the Hawks come back now the other way. That should be icing. That was not across the red line, and it is. Back to the point to RJ, slap shot in, goes well wide, bounces off the corner. Hillen's there, but overskates it. Picked up now by 77 for the Hawks. They come back in the Hopkins zone. Shot, high and wide, off the boards. Wyatt's there battling, can be picked up here by Milo. He knocks it up and stays with it, still skating with it. And eventually, though, the Hawks reclaim possession at the red line. Wyatt gets the puck back. Passes to Jonah. Jonah's pass is deflected, but Milo skates onto it, dumps it in deep. Knox Hillen's gonna skate onto that. Off the boards, Milo's there, gets a stick to it, still loose, picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt backends over to Knox. Knox with a shot, save goalie. Nice 1-T from Knox Hillen, but that was a nice save from the goalie. The Hawks retreat behind their net. Hillen gets a stick to that, knock it away. Wyatt battling, still caught in his feet. Back out to the point to Jonah. Jonah goes off the boards, down low. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt goes centering pass, but Armstrong Cooper picks that off and skates behind their net. Looking to break out all the way out and out of the zone. That should be another icing. And it is. 59 seconds left in the second period. Controlled, centering pass in. Silas tries to get a shot, but his stick was tied up. Grant tried to get there first, but the goalie covered it up for the whistle. Just under 40 seconds left in the second period. The Hawks get another one to take a 4-2 lead. Let's see if the Royals can try and get a little bit of momentum here before the end of the second period. 3 seconds left. Lucas going to shoot it, tipped. And the second period. About to get underway here in the third period. Royals trailing 4-2. Face-off is controlled by the Royals. Wyatt skating with it. Flips it over to RJ. RJ up to Lucas. Lucas one times it up to Wyatt. Ooh, but nice stick there. Picks that up before Wyatt could get to it. Back to RJ, up the boards. Lucas and Wyatt skating after it. Passes up, picked up by Milo. Milo skating with it, picked up by Wyatt. Centering pass in, shot goes just wide from Lucas. Nice 1T, goes just wide there. And battle for the puck continues behind the net. Slapped along the boards, all the way out here to the point. Milo battling. Picked up by Hawks, they come back the other way. Picked up now, oh! But just couldn't quite control that. Now he does. He's got Lucas with him. Passes up. Lucas picks it up, skating in with it. Backhand in. Picks it up still again. Stops behind the net. To Wyatt. Wyatt shot and goal. So just like that, the Royals come back within one, 4-3. 14:01 left in the game. Only trailing by one now. Let's see if we can keep some momentum going here. Face-off's knocked over. Back, Nordy will skate onto it. He goes off the boards. It's out of the zone, but controlled by the wings, the offsides. That puck is controlled by the Royals. Up over Nordy's stick. He goes off the boards. Back up to center. Picked up now by Grant. And off the chest, picked up by Evan. Evan skating in with it. Evan's going to get a shot. Nice save by the goalie, gobbled up, no rebound. Whistle blown. 13:38 left. 19.5 minutes on the rink clock. Keep an eye on that as well. Face off. Controlled by the Royals. Back to Carter. Carter's going to fire it in. Tipped, loose. Evan tries to get a shot. Evan's shot goes right across the front of the net. Jack skating over. Grant there to assist. Grant backhands it down in. It's going to be, goalie uses stick to control that. Picked up by 17. He comes up. Breakout pass. Nice job by Evan holding it in. Back down in the corner. Jack's going to skate onto that. Jack makes a couple moves. Backhand in. Loose puck. In. Still loose. And whistle. Goalie covered it up. Knocked in the corner, picked up by the Hawks. Skating with it. backhand up to number 9. Out for his stick. Back out. Oh, unfortunately picked up slow by the wings as they come back in. They're going to have a penalty here on Hillen. Good effort on the back check pressure, but going to be called for a hook or a trip here, I think.
Holding, actually. Excuse me.
So the Royals have to kill off a penalty here. 12:50 left in the period. Face-off trouble the Royals, knocked behind the net, picked up by RJ. RJ skating with it, tries to get over to Wyatt, but it's behind him. Shot in, tipped. Nice save from the goalie there. That was tipped right before it got to him, but he gobbled that one up. Nice, picked up by Norton. Norton skating with it. Uh-oh, off his stick. Armstrong Cooer back the other way. Shot. Nice block by Carter to keep that from going on net. Pass back out to the point. Nobody there. Shot in, tipped, saved. Out front, picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt skating with it. He passes over to Lucas. Lucas gets a stick to it. He's going to skate onto that now. 1-on-3, 2-on-3 with Wyatt coming with him. Lucas goes out wide, picks the puck up, knocks it back down to Wyatt. Wyatt's getting in with it. Circling, looking for options. Over to Lucas. Lucas has the puck. Lucas going to fire it. Blocker save goalie. Knocks along the boards into the corner. Lucas is going to skate off for a change here as we're on the penalty kill. Armstrong Cooer now back the other way. Jack on the ice. Jack is there. Nice physical play from Jack to break that up. Armstrong Cooer gets possession back. Shot in. Saved by the goalie. Norty battling for the puck behind the net. Nobody there to help. Shot in, off a stick, off a skate, back to the point. Shot, well wide. Knocked behind. We have 3 seconds on the penalty. We are back to 5-on-5. Knocked up to Wyatt and shot back down in. Carter falls down. Picked up by the Hawks. Nice job by Carter to get back in that play as he and Norty battle for it. Knocked up, picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt's going to skate with it here. Back end over in. Oh! Sandstrom was tied up. Tried to get a shot there, without able to do so. Ended up with a second stick in his belly. Somehow no penalty. .57 left in the game. 15.5 minutes on the ring clock. Back to the point to RJ. RJ shoots it in. That shot goes wide. I think the goalie might have gotten a stick to that just to be safe. Back to the point to Jonah. Picked up by Jack. Jack fires it in. Into the glove of the goalie for the whistle. Back to Jack. Jack spinning. Backhand in. Picked up by the Hawks. Getting in. Shot is blocked by Jonah. Pass out front. Picked up by RJ. RJ backhand. I have... Oh, net's off. Excuse me. Thought we had a penalty I didn't see, but just the net's off. Nice save from the goalie, picked up by Carter. Centering pass is picked off. Hawks have the puck, shot in, glove save goalie, whistle. Job by Silas, breaking that up, shot in, blocked by Norty. Knocked in along the boards behind the net, Carter battling, chipped up. Hopefully Silas can get there. He does. He's going to pass it up, but fortunately not to anyone, all the way down for an icing call. Another icing. So there's just over 3 minutes separating, and now it's going to take under to be under less than 3 minutes difference between ring clock and game clock. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. This game might get timed out before we reach the end of the third period. Face-off is controlled by the Royals. Loose puck. RJ passes over to Jonah. Jonah to Milo. Milo's going to try and pass it up again as well. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt's skating with Lucas 2-on-1. Tries to pass it over to Lucas. Lucas is going to try and get there. To Wyatt. Wyatt with the try to get the one-timer. Not able to do so. Shot in. Loose puck. There we go. So a couple whacks at it. Eventually Lucas puts the rebound in the back of the net to tie this thing up 4-4. 9:19 left in the game. Wyatt picks that puck up, skating up with it, tries to get to Lucas, but that was picked off by 15. As they skate in, nice play by RJ to break that up. He skates with it, still has the puck, up the boards to Milo. Milo battling for it, picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt skating in, he's got Lucas with him, wide over to Lucas. Lucas is going to shoot, glove save goalie. Puck is dropped, knocked into the corner. It's going to be picked up by the wings. Battling for the puck there is Jack. Nice battle from Jack. Evan's getting over to help. Still battling. Evan's still battling. Flips it back behind him. Evan's going to pick it up, skate it behind the net. Grant over there to help as well. Nice forecheck pressure on this shift from the Royals. Evan's still skating with it, battling for the puck. And popped out front. Grant tried to get it back to Jack, but nice stick there, break that up. Back the other way now. There gets around Carter. Nordy are skating over to try and break that up. Oh, geez Louise. Eventually picked up now by Jack. Jack skating in with Evan, 2-on-1. Oh, shoot, bending the pass. Nice job by Grant to win the puck back promptly for the Royals as Grant skates in. But eventually I think a puck went off a skate and comes back in the corner where it's picked up by the wings as they look to break out. Cross ice pass picked up by 77. He skates in to the near side boards, takes it into the corner on his backhand. Down the corner, nice job by Nordy to win that puck back. Still battling down there. Picked up by Evan. Evan over to Carter. Carter turns, looks, tries to fire it up to Grant, but it's off a stick and off, doesn't make its target. Carter passes over cross ice, can be off the boards. Players will skate after a change where it's picked up by the Hawks. Skating in. Into the corner, picked up by Jonah. Jonah flings it along the boards and out. And all players on side, skating in. Shot, nice block by Jonah. Puck's in the corner. Jonah still battling. Someone's got to go help him there. Centering pass out front, off the skate. Gobbled up by the goalie, 100 Henry Hipple style. 7:01 in the game, just under 9 minutes on the rink clock. Puck is dropped. Picked up by the Hawks. Skating in, shot goal. Puck is controlled by the Royals, but Jonah goes down, spins, staying in. Nice job by Wyatt to get back in and break that up. We're going to have a player going in the box for checking. Body check, number 5 for the Wings, coming all the way down for a face-off to give the Royals a power play a chance to even this thing up. The puck comes out of the zone. Jonah knocks it back, picked up by Lucas. He's going to turn and skate with it. He's got Wyatt with him. Knocked off his stick. Comes out of the zone. The Royals have to regroup here. 1:17 left in the power play. Wyatt back to RJ. RJ skating with it. Cuts in, skating up. Cuts middle. Hawks dump it in deep. Back behind the net. It's going to be picked up by RJ as he skates with it. Picked up by Milo. Milo skating. He's got Wyatt with him. He passes over to Wyatt. Wyatt skating in. He's got Lucas and Milo in the zone with him here. He stops, spins, looks. Back to Milo. Milo, one-timer, goes in! What a shot. What a one-timer from Milo Burns. Off the feed from Wyatt. Buries it low corner. Tie it up 5-5. 41 seconds in the power play. Another power play goal for the Royals here tonight. Let's see if we can hold on and get another one here. Back to Carter. Picked up by Grant. Grant skating with it. Uses his foot nicely to keep that puck in possession. Skating, skating. Looking for options. Gonna dump it down deep. It's flipped up and in. Off a skate, picked up by Grant again. Ooh, tries to get it to his forehand to get a shot off, but that was deflected before he was able to do so. The Wings back the other way. Number 9 skating with it. Passes over cross ice. Carter's there battling. Evan there with him. Battle for the puck in the corner, chipped up, but not out. The Wings battle for possession. Nice job there from Carter, fighting for control of the puck. Puck is knocked out to the point. D-to-D pass over to 7. 7 shot is high and over the net. Carter still bad. Oh, that looked like a check to me. I can't see where the puck is. Back behind the net. Knocked over here. It's going to be picked up by Jack. See if Jack can get something going for us. Good pinch there to hold it in. Puck comes out. Players go down. Oh, Lord. A little bit sloppy here in this shift for both sides. Shot in, glove save goalie. Ooh. Players slashed our goalie's glove. So officially the game clock and the rink clock are about even now. So this game will end when the rink clock expires. In just over 4.5 minutes. Face-off controlled by the Wings. Shot in is blocked. Shot in again is blocked again. Back up to the point. Shot tipped loose. Shot in, glove save goalie. 3.5 minutes on the ring clock. The Royals trailing by 1 goal. White gets that puck, skating up with it. Cutting in middle, cutting in round. Shot, goal! tying goal for the Royals. Up the third or fourth goal to tie it up. Let's see if we can get one more here with just under 3 minutes on the rink clock. Picked up by Milo. Milo skating in. He's got Lucas trailing with him. Knocks it down to Lucas. Lucas is going to go back down to Milo. Milo with the puck. Milo turns, spins. Back to Wyatt. Wyatt takes it down behind the net again. Knocked over in the corner. Picked up by Milo. Milo is knocked down to the ice. Wyatt skating there. Knocks it away again. But picked up by the wings, and they come back now through neutral ice. Nice job by Lucas to break that play up as he skates with it. Picked up here by Jonah. Jonah skating up, skating in. Tries to drop it. Oh. We have a penalty here on Wyatt for a hook. 2 minutes to go in the game. Puck's controlled by the Royals. Nordy battles for the puck in the corner. Knocks it away. It's going to be picked up here. Lucas tries to get a stick to it. Not able to do so. Loose puck still. Comes over to the near side boards. Puck gets somehow came out to the point. Shot in. Tipped. Loose. Goes wide. Nordy's battling. Back out to the point, passed in, try to get a shot, picked off by Nordy. Nordy skating with it. Nordy tries to get it up. Jack has it now. See if Jack can get through something with the puck here. And that puck gets knocked out of play. 35 seconds left in the game. Face off at neutral ice. 20 seconds left in the rink clock. Puck's picked up by Grant. Grant up to Wes. Wes skating with it. Dumps it in. Covered by the goalie for the whistle. That should probably do it here for this one. So at the end of this very exciting game, final score is 6.